Good morning, guys. Just realised I forgot to put my light on my camera. I might not need it. I've returned back to Birches Valley in Cannock Chase. If you guys watched, not my last video, but one of my last videos in Cannock. What the hell? Out a tree. Crying out loud. Thought someone stood behind me. Oh, I'm getting freaked out already. Anywho, yeah, if you watched the video, and I did a little short video sort of follow up on that because I didn't hear in the moment, where I asked out any spirits, could you tell me, you know, who brought you here? And I mentioned that vile man, and then after that there was a clear female whisper. So there's a method in my madness why I've returned. And I'll explain in a little while. Currently, it's bloody freezing. The sun is out, but that's about it. It is certainly not warming the place up. It's currently -2. I was trying to get here for about 8 o'clock, just as the sun was rising, so it's still going to be a little dark. But yeah, one more coffee later, defrost the car, getting stuck in traffic. But yeah, it's probably approaching around about 9 o'clock now. I'm just looking for the place that I was the last time, where I heard the voice. Well, I heard the voice in the playback, in the edit, but not in the moment. Looking into these woods, they're looking quite dark. So I might have to put my light on. We'll see what happens when I get in there. Because of what happened the last time, what I heard in the video edit, I don't mind admitting that I'm a little freaked out. I've seen two people. There's a guy talking into his camera on a tripod back in the camp area. What he's doing, I don't know. Saw a jogger, and that's it. Oh, I was talking to a woman in the car park, and I asked her, because she's got a couple of dogs with her, and I asked her where she walks with her dogs. Reason being is because I asked if she ever saw anything, because I saw the same woman this morning, the last time I was here, and the last time it was just a good morning, and then I said, I saw you the last time, didn't I? Anyway, she said that she's never heard anything, but her son, a little bit over on the other side, saw a little girl with black eyes. And then I explained why I was here. Right, I'm going to switch to the GoPro now, because if you see now, I'm going to go just in there. Okay guys, here we go. Now, I must remember these sort of stumps, or whatever they are, I think they're tree stumps covered in moss, for next time. So I'm going in here. Right, about this point I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, right, so this pile here with that branch, I need to look for that the next time, so I'm going to go a bit further. I found a spot. Right. Snap branch. Okay. Right there. I'm putting a trail camera up. Now I don't know which way I'm going to face it. I could just face it here. There's a lot of trees in this direction here, so I could face it that way. Nah, something tells me here. So yeah, I'll get the trail camera on. Right guys, sorry if the light's a little bit, I literally just messed about with the trail camera. I've had my backpack off and I still forgot to put the light back on the camera, so I hope that the light is adequate. Anywho, trail camera is on. I'm just now gonna set this. Bear with me guys, I need 2 hands on this. Right, there it is. This is the field of view it's going to have. It's not one of the high-end cameras. It still boasts 1080 sort of high definition, but previously I've found it quite grainy, but that could be all depend on the light. But yeah, I'm going to leave this. I'm back in work tomorrow, so I'm in work for 4 days, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to pick this up back up on my next days off and have a look and see what it's picked up. Now, a few things will happen. Either it gets nothing, picks up some wildlife. I fully expect it to pick up something like deer, maybe badgers and stuff like that. Picks up a spirit, hopefully. Black-eyed children. That would be nice if it did that. Or completely nothing. And that's slipping. And the worst case scenario is somebody comes by, sees it and nicks it. Then I'm without a trail camera. But anyway, that's the risk I'm going to take, so anywho. But anyway, while I'm here, and that's wasting its batteries recording me, so I'm going to step out of the way. I'm just going to do a quick record session. Okay, I'm calling out for any spirits that reside in these woods. If you remember me from the last time, could you speak into this device in my hand? Either device, the camera or this recording device. Could you tell me your name? If there is any spirits here, were you the same female that whispered in my ear? I'm calling out for any spirits that reside in these woods. If you remember me from the last time, could you speak into this device in my hand? Either device, the camera or this recording device. Could you tell me your name? If there is any spirits here, were you the same female that whispered in my ear? Well, didn't hear nothing on that, but what I'll do is obviously when I get home, headphones, and I'll give it another listen. Oh god, it's bloody freezing. As I say, I'm going to do another follow-up to this when I come back and retrieve the camera. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the camera is still there. Right, I'm going to walk this way. Okay, I'm calling out for any spirits, or any spirits of anybody in these woods, particularly the black-eyed children that have allegedly been sighted here before. Come and talk to me. Talk to me through this device in my hand, or the camera that I'm holding. Tell me your name. What was the name of the man that brought you here? What was the name of the man that brought you here? What was the name of the man that brought you here? What was the name of the man that brought you here? Raymond Morris. Do you want to show yourself? If you do, come and talk into this device. Tell me your name or your age and show yourself on this device here. Calling out for any spirits, or any spirits of anybody in these woods, particularly the black-eyed children that have allegedly been sighted here before. Come and talk to me. Talk to me through this device in my hand, or the camera that I'm holding. Tell me your name. What was the name of the man that brought you here? Raymond Morris. Do you want to show yourself? If you do, come and talk into this device. Tell me your name or your age and show yourself on this device here. Okay guys, not 100% certain. Let me turn that off. Right, that last recording, I thought I heard some whispers. Do you know what I've just realised? I forgot my bloody other camera next to the trail camera. Jesus Christ. I heard some whispers, but I'm not sure. It's very difficult to sort of listen to it right now, so I'm going to play the camera back, the recording back. Here we are. Sorry, for a second I just lost my bearings there, and I thought, this camera, I don't recall leaving it there, but I did, because there's my trail camera. Right. What I need to do is get the hell out of here in this direction, because I want to come out the next time. The reason I was counting those steps, because I was timing myself sort of to where the position of the camera was. But what I want to do is nearly in a straight line, walking away from the camera, and I want to come out and sort of assess where I am. So when I come back to retrieve the camera, I've got a rough idea where it is. Right. This tree here, that's a good indication. So I need to look for that tree that's fallen, snapped or whatever. There's a massive tree snap over there. And this one here. So this is what I'm looking at when it comes to retrieving the trail camera. Now I'm going to switch back to this camera. Right guys, I shall, as I was switching from my GoPro to this camera, I heard a tree snap, a tree branch snap in there, and I know there's no wildlife in there. I mean, what was it? Or was it just nature doing its thing? But yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to the car. And I'm going to follow this on when I collect the trail camera. Fingers crossed, as I said. Let's hope it's still there when I come back. I don't think there'll be that many people that venture through these woods. Not so many children, although it is a weekend tomorrow. I think most people would just stick to these paths. Mainly mountain bikers as well. Take a look at this. Maybe on another video I'll venture into that part. There's so many different areas to choose. That's the thing with Cannock. I've got that section possibly next time. I mean, I've got this part. There's the campsite, and then beyond there's more forested areas. It just, I mean, if you looked at the drone video from the last video that I did here, you'll see, I mean, it's so vast. I mean, eventually I want to get myself back to where me and my daughter went and we found Groot, the tree that's supposed to be made famous from, I think it's Lord of the Rings. That part, it looks well sketchy as well. But anywho, I'm going to head back to the car, and the next time you see me, I'll either be on this path again or I'll be in woods retrieving the trail camera. So it's going to be about a week for me, but for you guys it's going to be around about now. And just like that, 5 days have passed and I'm back. I've just walked from up there. It is 10 degrees warmer than last week. No frost on the ground. Still cold, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit breezy, but where I'm stood here, it's very quiet. I can just hear a hum of traffic. So I am looking for 2 branches that are snapped in an unusual way as a marker. I didn't realise this. Get this, guys. I bet some of you have probably thought of this as well, maybe. But I was telling one of the guys in work, and he said, one of the delivery drivers, and he said, why didn't you not use what 3 words? And I thought, I completely forgot about that. So thought I saw somebody over there. So yeah, I've downloaded the app. I've got what 3 words. So the question is my camera still there? And if I do this again, which I probably will, I'll use what 3 words. So now I need to find these particular unusual shaped tree branch that have snapped down. Yeah, let's have a look. And of course, we've had 4 days of high winds, so that's probably not going to help. I don't recall that one being there the last time. Might have been. That looks like it's been sawn off and moved. Ah, this is it here. See that unusual? I say it's unusual, it's just a snap, isn't it? But that is what I'm looking for. Then there was that one there, and then this long branch here. So what I need to do is now I need to walk into the woods there. And because it's quite tight, I'll switch to the GoPro. Wow, it feels weird today. It really does feel weird. Right. I feel more uneasy than I did last week. I don't know why, but I just do. Moment of truth, guys. Is the camera there? And can I find it? Let's go. I need to walk this way. Oh shit. If you guys see it, leave a comment below. Although that's not going to be helpful at this moment in time. guys, I found it. Still intact. The question is, what has it found? What has it picked up? I'm looking forward to getting home and editing this video just to see what it's picked up. So right, let's get this camera in my bag, eh? So guys, I'm going to continue where I left off here before I put the trail camera up last week. And I've got the voice recorder again. I can tell you at this moment in time, I did play what I did last week and I didn't really hear anything, but I need to put it onto the video editing software and run the whole video obviously, and I'll give it a second listen. But let's get over here. I'm calling out for any spirits once again. Any spirits that haunt these woods, could you maybe give me your name, your age, my name is Dave. If you've seen me here, you've seen me here before a couple of times. You know I will not harm you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm only here to communicate with you. If you want to communicate with me, shit. 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 Out for any spirits once again, any spirits that haunt these woods, could you maybe give me your name, your age, my name is Dave. If you've seen me here, you've seen me here before a couple of times. You know I will not harm you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm only here to communicate with you. If you want to communicate with me, shit. We'll try one more, guys. Want to move a bit further. Just here will do. Are there any spirits here of any black-eyed children? Could you tell me your name, please? Could you tell me your age? shit. Footsteps, guys. I can hear people. Let's turn this off. Obvious footsteps. Let me turn this camera around so I can see. I've just heard footsteps from, if I'm honest, I can't tell you if it came from over there or if it came from over there. But I just heard just a few shuffles of footsteps with, of course, the snapping of a branch, and it's deadly quiet. I mean, there is some overhead noise. I can hear an aeroplane going over there. If you look at the top of the trees, they're moving a little bit because of there's a wind about 13-14 miles an hour, so it's not that strong. But down below here, it's deadly still. Oh my God, I feel really, really, I don't even know which way to go. I'm gonna, if I'm getting some sort of activity, then why should I walk away? I need to brave it out, don't I? That's what I'm here for. Okay. Are there any spirits in this forest, woods, that are nearby me? If you're here with me, talk into this camera here, and please show yourself if you can. Show yourself to me, or preferably in this camera. But okay, look what I've just found. Oh. This tree here, if you follow it up, in this tree here, you follow it up, that is an X. And an X is a marker. Some say Bigfoot, some say possible paranormal activity. When I mention Bigfoot, some people might just laugh, but you know what, I believe. Just have a look on YouTube, go to your search bar and type in Bigfoot, but there's one particular channel called Sylvanic Bigfoot. Give him a look, and there's Sasquatch theory. Oh, there's loads. I watched them all. But yeah, there's enough video evidence and for what people have said that they've witnessed. And here, not where I'm stood here, but here, Cannock, there's been footprints and scratch marks. But that's not a natural bend, that. And the top part of that tree is sort of entwined into that tree. is that? Yes, that's in the ground. Wow, I never noticed that the last time. And that, which is sheltered by many, many trees that are not damaged, but that, not being cut, but it's been snapped there. So we've got a tree snap and an X. Could you imagine if my trail camera picked something up? Ooh, make me a millionaire. Right. So anyway, back to this investigation. Some of you might be asking, why are you so obsessed? Obsessed? Am I obsessed? No, I'm not obsessed. I'm interested, very, very interested in these 3 girls that were abducted, murdered. Use your imagination for the rest. It's sick. But these poor 3 girls that were taken off the streets in parts of Birmingham, Warsaw, and they were taken here. But a lot of people are saying that they're connected to the black-eyed children, but then there's black-eyed children being seen in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. So I'm thinking, are they connected to the black-eyed children, or is it just coincidence? Have the spirits of these little girls been seen as well as black-eyed children, or are the 2 separate entities? Because I've read up on black-eyed children, and apparently they're supposed to be evil spirits, and they try to lure you in the woods, get me stood here in the woods, and harm comes to you apparently. And I couldn't imagine 3 little girls, I don't know, 5-year-old, 6-year-old and 7-year-old, I believe. But yeah, sidestep into that, I've been researching between last week and this week. I know where the 3 girls were taken. I can pinpoint the area within a quarter of a mile for 2 of them. One of them was dumped by, it's called Raymond Leslie Morris. And after he dumped her, he went out and committed the crime again with the other girl. And he brought her back and he put her on top of the girl, and he just makeshift, roughly, sort of, not even properly buried them. But they were seen by a hunter. There was a guy out hunting rabbits, and he saw the girl. And some of you probably know this story, but for the benefit of those who don't, yeah, they took photographs, the police came, and then that's when they discovered another girl underneath. Poor thing, man. But there's this 3rd girl, Diane Tift, who's 7 years old, and when he took her, I know, as I said, the other 2, I can point it out within a quarter of a mile. I need to sort of a little bit more than that. But this Diane, I know exactly where she was left to be found. And I'm gonna go there. I'm probably not gonna go there today. I want to do this on a separate occasion. I need to psych myself up for that, because I get a little bit upset when I read about these girls. As interested as I am, I find it fascinating. I find it fascinating about any murderers, because I think, what goes through your mind? to do such a crime, whether it be an adult or a child. You know what I mean? But I think I feel sorry more. I don't know if I should say it, if I should feel sorry more for children than adults. I mean, you know, everyone's a victim of being murdered, obviously, but just the innocence of children, it's just, I don't know. It's just horrible. And that is my fascination. It's not an obsession. I suppose if I came here all the time, which I kind of do. But yeah, that's why I'm fascinated. And if I could communicate with these children and get answers, are you connected to the black-eyed children, or is the black-eyed children something else? These are the things I want to know. Can you confirm the person who brought you here? I want to know these answers, because the guy in prison, he did 42 years before he died. I think the age of 80 something, 80, 82, 83, 84, whatever. But he maintained until the day of his death that he didn't murder these children. But the evidence was strongly linked to him. I mean, his car tyres, there was everything, you know. The only thing they didn't have back then was the DNA. Yeah, I think I'm going back about 50 years now. But anyway, I'm waffling on. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to quickly just have a quick look at the Spirit Talker app. Let's get my phone out. So yeah, guys, I hope I didn't bore you with that little
Don't tell people.
Don't tell people. I've just told you guys the reason why I'm interested in a little bit of the background of the, well, a bit of the story. You can read it up yourself online. Just put Raymond Leslie Morris, black-eyed children, the Cannock Chase murders, the A34 murders, and this app has just told me not to tell people. Is it coincidence? A lot of people say these apps are not, well, they're not 100% for paranormal, are they? But it's a tool. My camera's a tool. My lights, my torch. Have I got my torch? Yeah. You know, every recording equipment. But yeah, I'm calling out for any spirits. Christine Darby, are you in this area here with me? Diane Tift? Or any children? Any black-eyed children? Any spirits of any adults? Are there any spirits of anybody that reside in these woods? Come show yourself. The second word that came up,
abandon,
was yours. Now abandoned, or abandon, has just come. Don't tell anybody. Yours, abandon. The children were abandoned, weren't they? They were dragged here. He used them for what he used them for, and he abandoned them after he killed them. Sick man. if there's any spirits in these woods and you want to communicate with me, you can talk directly into this camera that I'm holding. In my left hand, I'm holding a phone. You can talk into that as well and use this app to speak to me.
Noise.
Noise, yes, there is background noise. Oh, good. Come on, please show yourself on this camera for me. I'm documenting this for everybody in the world to see, to share your story with me. If you talk into this camera or this phone, show yourself on this camera. I can share your story with everybody. If you tell me your name, tell me your age, anything that's relevant to the story that I'm trying to get answers to. Holy shit. Oh my god, let's turn this bloody phone off. I've just seen, oh my god, I've gone all, oh shit. You know that weird feeling you get when the drains? I have just seen a figure, a dark shape, just, do you know, like the last time, when I remember I said footprints, the legs, the steps, brief second or two, I said I saw that. And as quick as I saw it, it had gone. And exactly the same thing has just happened here. Except this time, it was higher, like the body. Just where the end of my selfie stick is, pointing into them trees. Just around about that area there. But it was dark. It was a dark shadow. Now typically, or stereotypically, black-eyed children, they always seem to appear to be wearing a white dress and they have long black hair. But that's not what I saw. See, that leaves the question. When you die and your spirit is said to be seen by family members, sometimes they're seen in the clothes that they died in. Soldiers, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know what the girls were wearing. Although they weren't wearing much when I found them, but yeah. I mean, one of them come home from school at lunchtime. That was Margaret, I believe. And she had a lunch at home. And then she headed back to school, but she never made it back to the school. When Leslie Morris picked her up in his car and he brought her here. Well, not right here, but you know what I mean. Poor girls, man. But what did I just see? Come on, whatever you are, show yourself again, please. Just stand right in front of me now, right there. Just stand right there now, show yourself to me. Please. Guys, I am determined. I mean, I've seen things. I've seen what I saw last time, the legs walking by, just the legs. Weird. This time I saw, it was a small figure. It was childlike in size, but it really wasn't walking left or right or anything like that. It was sort of like, if it just moved, like, you know, just sort of that movement, really. It wasn't really a walk, it wasn't a glide, and as quickly saw it, as quickly as I saw it, it disappeared. Man, there's some freaky noises coming from over here, which is why I'm going to have a look. Well, if there's any of you three girls that happened to wander this wood, if you want to show yourself before I go, please show yourself to me. If you are connected to the black-eyed children, or the black-eyed children are a separate entity, show yourself. Tell you what, guys, I said before, it's about 10 degrees warmer than last week. Last week was really minus frost on the ground. Don't even need my heated jacket, I haven't got my gloves on today. It's about 9 or 10 degrees. Still quite chilly, but this area that I've got here, generally it gets warmer in the woods, I find, because of the coverage you're in. It's just gone real cold. Can't see my breath. But it feels really, really strange. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make my way back to the car. And I'll switch to my DJI pocket camera. Whether I show anything on that or not, it is just to record, just in case it picks anything up. So right, I'm going to switch back to that camera now, guys, now that I'm coming away from the woods. Tell you what, sometimes when I'm walking around in these woods or anywhere else, sometimes I feel brave, sometimes I just feel normal. But there's sometimes where a horrible It's a horrible, a very strange, overwhelming sensation comes over you. And that's how I feel right now. See, now, when I was on about the overwhelming sensation where you feel just weird and it goes deadly still or quiet, that was just, I don't know, 20 feet away. Now the breeze has picked up here, the birds are chirping, I can see the sun shining throughout the trees, and it's totally different. If there is any spirits around here that haunt these woods, to my left, to my right, or this pathway, now's your time to show yourself, make yourself known to me, because I'm going back to the car. I can hear someone, sounds like they're either singing or humming, coming from right in that direction, right through there. It was a sing or it was a hum. Come on, do that again, please. For God's sake, show yourself on the camera. Bloody hell, every time I hit the record button, it stops. I turn the camera off and I hear bloody humming or singing. Typical. Anyways, oh, carry on, eh? Sorry, I thought I'd saw something down there, but it was more than likely just a tree stump, if I'm honest. Man, I wonder what that was I saw before. Saw a shadow figure, as I explained before. I wonder, what was it? Why is it when you see these things, it's always brief. It's always like a second gone, 2 seconds gone. It's never, show yourself in front of me and stay there. You know what I mean? It's never that, is it? Can you imagine if a spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call them, appeared in front of you and you just had a full-blown conversation. All the questions that you wanted to know answered. Now that is something I'd love to do with black-eyed children. Or the spirits of those 3 little girls. Love to get the story. There's so many speculations of everything, isn't there, really? Different ghost stories. You'll hear one tale from someone, similar tale from someone else, almost like Chinese whispers, as I think I've said before. But yeah, to get it from the individual would be fantastic, man. Right, I'm waffling on again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut this camera off. That one's off. I'm going to head back to the car. Unfortunately today I'm not seeing my daughter. I'm still going to do a little bit of shopping, and I'm going to just chill for the rest of the day. And I'm not going to edit this video until the weekend, but I am going to have a look at the trail camera footage, and if I do see anything on there, I'll put it on the end of the video. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the little brief story. Well, I say like, I mean, it's a horrible story, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. Hit the post notification bells for any upcoming videos. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye for now. Morning. That's a real person, it's not a ghost. See you guys.